All right, happy Monday, everybody. We are live on a Monday night here in Raiderland, here in the Arctic Air Studios. Coming up in the next few days, the air is going to get warmer. If your AC can't handle it, you need to call the bear, callthebear.com. All right, so we're glad to be here in the Arctic Air Studios tonight, brought to you in part by McAlpin Chiropractic. If your back is out of whack, don't call a quack, call Kevin Mack. That is totally illegal and not his slogan. But he does a great job. If you're in need of chiropractic care, check it out. He's worked with Texas Tech high level athletes for, gosh, two plus decades, three. I mean, we're talking track and field. You get it. Even my own son, I wouldn't let him go to anyone that I didn't trust. My own son went there. So we got that brought to you by, in part, Boot City shirts. Cool. Look good. Purple. See, even timing is good. Purple shirts. Great shirts. Spring wear. One money saving mile outside the West Loop on 19th Street. Boot City. And of course, all your communications tonight, whether you are on Twitter, and we love you on Twitter, whether you are on YouTube, whether you are on Facebook Live, everything brought to you by United Supermarkets and Market Street. There's a grocery store that spends a lot of money down south on a school I ain't going to name. And then there's one that spends a lot of money on Texas Tech. You guys get the idea. All right, let's get it going. Let's make it happen. I want you guys really heavily involved on the comments tonight, okay? Everybody, can we do that? Everybody on the comments tonight, fire away. Even if you don't got nothing to say, just say, hey, I'm watching. In 3, in 2. Good evening, West Texans. All you good to find friendly folks out there who wish you were. I'm Ryan Hyatt, theraiderland.com. Every day you start your day at theraiderland.com. Morning hot links, cool stuff we saw over the last 24 hours. We think you'll like it. I hope you guys are digging that. We spend an inordinate amount of time on that I think you would enjoy. Tonight we're talking about helmet stickers. There are many helmet stickers. Only one Raiderland helmet sticker. Who deserves a little recognition, a little something extra in your world tonight, Texas Tech, sports or otherwise. Also tonight, Tech baseball on the upswing. I like what I saw this weekend. The lineup, particularly, I like the tinkering that Tim Tadlock is doing. And he has some just balls out relief pitching on Saturday against BYU. That and the question we asked tonight, expand the NCAA tournament. Yes or no? I was a hard no for a long time. A long time hard no. I'm now okay, we can do it, but we're going to do the Fran plan. Fran Fraschilla, the man who will not eat pizza with gambling gaucho Rob Bro. I don't know. I don't know why. He won't do it. But should we expand the NCAA tournament to 72 teams? We'll talk about that tonight. And I don't think it's on the slug for storylines. Kim Mulkey, she'll go scorched earth. She'll rant and rail at the Washington Post about the upcoming story that's coming out. She will say she's going to sue. She's going to say she's going to do this and that. And you know what she's going to do at the end of the day? Nothing. Because that's what people like Kim Mulkey do. They rant, they rail, they say they're going to do this, and they do nothing. All right, so hopefully everybody's in by now. Let's get it going. Chris says the Bats finally woke up. Yeah, for the most part, a little bit. I like the lineup changes, move people around. I like Bravo up there in the 2 spot. Drop Cash back down in the lineup in the 5-6 spot and see what happens. This is Tim Tadlock at his best. That's why you like him as a head coach, as a manager for Tech baseball, that he doesn't just sit there and go, I'm right. I was right in March. I was right in April, or pardon me, in February, and I'm not going to change in April. He changes. He adapts. He makes teams better. So That's a wonderful thing to watch. Alan is jumping in on the United Supermarkets communication line. Wrong. She's going to resign after a negotiated buyout when the story comes out, and the story will be irrefutable. Wrong. LSU doesn't ever fire anybody. Think back on their basketball coach. What was it? Matt Walsh or what? And it's not going to get the name right. No, they're not going to do that. They're going to go to the wall for her. They hired her knowing they were going to the wall, hiring Kim Mulkey. And I hope you're wrong too, because I want to see her go to court. And what would she wear on the stand? That's what America needs. That's what America wants. They need that. They want that. Chris, I'm just intrigued what exactly could be so explosive that we already don't know. Bingo. Really? What is it? And so the Washington Post is allegedly going to run this big expose on Kim Mulkey and LSU basketball. And I'm like, didn't we see this at Baylor? What are they going to say? She's a meanie. She yells. She doesn't. I don't know. I've got to be careful how I mince my words here. But she's a bad person, and nobody likes her. And okay, what are you going to do? Which is why I say she's going to go scorched earth right up until she doesn't have to, because she won't have to. It ain't going to matter. All right. Texas Tech baseball, RPI 62, D1.com. That's not good. Not good at all. You have many opportunities to make it better going forward. I did like what I saw this weekend in Lubbock against BYU. And now you got UCF and you got Houston. And both of those teams you can beat. 2 out of 3. You do that, you're going to be fine. You're going to be back in the 40s, probably the upper 30s doing that. So that's a good thing. As Lady Raider fans, we've known Kim Mulkey's true colors for years. I like to take great pride in the fact that her first year at Baylor, she got ejected in a game by Gator Parrish at United Supermarkets Arena. And back then, the coach would have to go back to the locker room. And they didn't have a video feed. Well, actually, maybe they did. But the audio they got when they went back to the locker room, the only way they could keep up with what was going on was hearing me. And I proudly welcomed her into the broadcast one night. And 2 years later, no, the next year, when we went down to Waco, I was setting up and she came over to press row and said, "Thank you. I heard you." And that was kind of funny. I've got other stories. She'll go scorched earth right up until she thinks she can't get anything out of it. We'll see what happens. Expand the NCAA tournament, yes or no? That's one of the comments or commentaries we had earlier today, theraiderland.com. Should we have more? Can we go to 72? Can it be done? Do you want to do that? I have been against it for years and years. I hated when they went to the first 4. And I am one to admit that I am not one to fight against, if you're on the wrong end of the fire hose, it's not going to be a good day. And I think I'm on the wrong end of the fire hose when I say I don't want any more in. So how can we bring more in and make it work? Fran Fraschilla has the Fran plan, and it actually works. It's pretty good. Not bad. David Collier on the United Supermarkets communication lines. Did you see all the blowouts? Do we need more? I saw all the blowouts. We had about 14, maybe 12 games that were really good. But stay with me, David. It's hard to do for TV people. I know your attention span is anywhere between 30 to 2 minutes and 38 seconds, depending on how much weather needs and whether news ran over in the A block and the B block. So stay with me on that. I think you can actually get more teams in that are better on the back end than the ones you're getting in right now. So I like France playing. 72, 32 automatic qualifiers. We like that. 24 seeded after that at large. We take 16 after that. That gets us into an 8 in Dayton playing game, 4 games each day, and we're done. 72. No more. I don't want 96. I don't want 312. I like what Fran has to say because at that point, there's really no hardcore argument that you can make. That you can just sit there and say, "Oh, well, we should have had that team in." No, you're probably not going to get that. But yeah, could the Big East have had more teams then? Absolutely. Did Virginia need to be in this year? No, but they were in, so I like it. Alan says expand the tournament, more games to watch, and more ways to see Joe Lenardi get things wrong. Do we really need more reasons to get him wrong? Collier again, first time caller. No, first time Collier. Did you see the blowouts? Do you want more? It's just you've typed it in twice. This time with an emoticon. It's not necessarily about the blowouts. It's about, again, the access and going, okay, give me that. We'll do this, and we're good. Now, here's where we can stop the conversation. It was an attention span joke. Nobody gets your jokes, Collier. That's the problem. No one gets your jokes, Collier. That's the problem. It was an attention span joke. Nobody gets your jokes. That's the problem. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Got lost. So none of this really matters because everything you're seeing in football, the coalescing of the playoff, all of that is going to render this tournament moderately useless in about 5 to 10 years. And I use 5 to 10 because 5 seems like really close and 10 seems like a million years away. And it's probably somewhere in between. That the minute the SEC and the Big Ten and the Big 12 and whatever's left of the ACC and 3 schools in the Big East say, what if we did our own deal? And they go to CBS, they go to ESPN, they go to whoever and say, hey, if we just got rid of all these other schools and every school that was in the tournament is in a major metro market and they've got a chance, what would happen? And the networks would say, we'd give you a cajillion dollars is what would happen. That we don't have to worry about Wichita, Kansas. Oh, okay, that's really good. Yeah, that's good. Spokane, Washington, we don't have to worry about that market. Yeah, that's really good. That's what's going to happen. It's about this close. Fox tournament test balloon. Not a test balloon. It's not even a test. It is the thing. It starts it. Watch it. It's the thing. So we have that. Let's see. Who gets your helmet stickers this week? Texas Tech softball goes all the way up to Iowa. Ames, Iowa. Snowed out. Never got to play a game. I'm trying to remember in 98 when one of the last years Tech baseball went up there. Me and Fink were up there. I think we maybe played one game. They had like this Swiss chalet of a press box, which looked a lot like the Southwest Little League press box at Maxey Park. I think we got in one game on that trip. Nothing happened. I think that was also the trip that Peyton Manning got drafted. Caller, you can check that out. See if the dates line up. Or maybe it was when Peyton Manning said he's coming back. I don't know. Doesn't matter. 98. Never played a game. But they made snowmen. They had a good time. And after getting their absolute ass kicked by Oklahoma, which everybody does, I can't even think of anything better for a team to go up to Ames, Iowa, Hickory Park, great restaurant, couple of cool places to hang out, play in the snow, clear your mind, and get back to baseball. I think that'll help them. So that's kind of cool. They get a helmet sticker this week. Uh, Alan says, speaking of Iowa State basketball, every Big 12 school must have a baseball program or be kicked out. I'm with you on that. When Iowa State got rid of baseball, it was stupid. It was hey, we're giving in to the Title IX, and they're going after wrestling, and that's what it was all about. Make no mistake, they're going after wrestling, and so we're going to show them we're going to cut baseball so we can keep wrestling. You could have done both, you dumbasses. The whole Title IX, let's cut men's sports so we can have more scholarships for women's sports, was horrible in the 90s. It was horrible in the 2000s. And now, if you can't see it with the revenue that comes in today, just egregious. Egregious. Did Colorado ever have baseball? Yes, they did. They had Colorado had baseball at different times over the years. I can't remember the last time they had it in the old Big Eight, but they had it over the years. And again, they cut it, but they had skiing, and I think they had softball. So it's a bunch of crap. Expand the NCAA tournament, yes or no? Would you give me 72? Would you give me 72? If we do the Fran plan. Also, who gets your helmet stickers this week? For being awesome, being fantastic. You saw ours on the website, theraiderland.com, earlier today. RPI Baseball 62. They got New Mexico tomorrow. We have a time change. Hey, Collier, are you still on? Do we have a time change on that? I don't know. I think maybe we did. Hold on. And go here. It's freaking awesome, man. That's not going to get me there. There you go. We have a time change. 12:35. Potential for inclement weather Tuesday evening? No. That's not where we're changing it up. Well, that's a bunch of crap. There's no, hold on. Tuesday evening, potential for inclement weather. Hold on. Collier, it's bark in the park. Yeah, 12:35. Hold on a second here. Let me look at this. Tomorrow, game time details. Tuesday details. And 11 a.m. We're still going. Hold on. I'm looking at a weather app here right now. 54 degrees and 25% precip. Really? We're changing on that? Come on. I guess the father in Texas can't handle West Texas weather. He was a sickly fellow. Both Moses and Stephen F. Austin, who died in prison. Yeah, they were not really. They were frail actually. So it would probably be too much for them to come out here for this. Stephen F. is 3-22. They've lost 21 straight. Yeah, and you know what that means, right, Collier? They've lost 21 straight in the Lords of Baseball. And you have bark in the park, which we should abolish that. It's really just rabies in a contained area. I hate that they do that. I can't believe they can get away with it. Still, that they can get away with it from a insurance standpoint. Hey, bring your dogs in a small area and let's see what happens and what could possibly go wrong. That Texas Tech does this, and it got started. Anyone know where the first bark in the park was? Alan will probably know. Hola, Philip. Catch up. Stay up. Keep your mouth shut. It's first of two bark in the parks. They're doing this. Okay, yeah. Anyone know where this started? Anyone? Bueller? Uh, yeah, Kansas City Royals do it. It was San Diego or San Diego. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. Founded by the Germans in 1905. So they couldn't get anybody to go out there at Petco. Petco. Yeah, Petco. So they started this crap. Um, so I can't bring think of all the things you can't bring into Danlaw Field. You know, like an umbrella or a purse with 8 cheeseburgers in it from Whataburger and whatever. You go, San Diego, out there, Chris. Think of all the things they list outside the stadium, and yet they say, "Well, yeah, bring that thing in here. It's not going to do anything." Idiocracy. I hate bark in the park, and I love dogs. I may or may not have a bag of dog food in the back of my truck right now because I thought I saw some dog. I did see them on my country roads that had been dumped. And I was like, I'm going to give them a little food if I need to. Hadn't seen them since Friday. Hope the coyotes didn't get them. Probably did. Some asshole dumped them off out of here. 2 pups, no more than about 3 months old. No way they could have made it all the way out where they were. But yeah, we can't bring in all these things into the park. Let's bring in crazy dogs, and we're going to have more crazy dogs, and we're just going to turn them loose. Yeah. I love dogs, but people taking their dogs everywhere is getting old. Fact. Hate it. Stupid. Poop bag giveaway, says Red Dawn T. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love baseball and promotions and all the fun stuff. No, you guys quit taking your dogs everywhere. These sports promoters, says Alan, need to be brave and have a bat the cat promotion. Bring your cat, let them loose after the first hit of the game. The first one to take down one of the feral cats. Season tickets for the year. I should probably come. We own 2 cats now. Well, actually, you never own a cat. We have 2 cats living in their house. I get to stay in their house a lot of times. And if you knew me 25, 30 years ago, you'd be like, really? How'd that happen? Well, it's because I love my wife and I want to stay married. Yeah, we got Finch and Scout. You in here? Finch, Scout, anybody? Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, just everybody. It's feral cat night at Danlaw Field. Come on, everybody, bring a feral cat. It's going to be a fantastic night. For every hit they get on the base pass, you can club a feral cat to death and keep it from spreading rabies and killing all of your home-owned pets. Welcome out to Feral Cat Night here at Danlaw Field. It was a tribute to Jim Brockmeyer. And after Feral Cat Night, we're going to have a great time coming up on Friday. It's going to be, I can't even do that. I don't think I can do it on this broadcast. Anybody miss Brockmeyer, IFC? Anyone miss it? Yeah. Good thing you didn't name the cat after Scout's friend. Could be taken the wrong way. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. See, that's my wife's whole deal. All of the cats that she's had over the years were named after characters from To Kill a Mockingbird. So where Alan is going with that, and he understands his literature, that we could have had a little awkward deal there. Who gets your helmet stickers this week for being awesome? Take baseball on track. You guys feeling okay about this baseball team? We'll talk more tomorrow. We'll do that. Expand the NCAA tournament, yes or no? I'm okay with it with the Fran Fraschilla plan. The 72 plan, 32, 24, 16, 8 in Dayton. Go from there. Anything else that's on your mind? What do we got? Up to y'all. So the next guy would be, I can't comment on that. Dog parks are silly places, anyways. Yes, they are. They are. 100%. If you own a dog and you don't have the ability to take care of it properly, and the only way that you can try to satisfy its happiness and needs of being a dog is to take it to a dog park, you're torturing an animal. You don't deserve to own the animal. The animal should be somewhere else. But if you have to go through all that stuff, and I think people own animals all the time. There are people that own animals and put them in backyards that are too small. You don't deserve to own the animal. That if you can't give it the space, give it the area to be that kind of dog, specifically, whatever breed it may be, you shouldn't own the dog. You're selfish. And a lot of people are really, really selfish. But I want the dog. I love the dog. The dog loves me. It's awesome. And then I see dogs on the side of the road and dogs dumped, and I see all that stuff, and I have no use for you people whatsoever. Not talking about you specifically who are watching right now, but don't enable those people. Most people who have dogs shouldn't own dogs. 100%. Shouldn't own them. CJ, Chris says, so the next cat will be, oh, yeah, no, yeah, no. We're two's like the max. Now we have a barn cat that you guys don't know about. He's out there somewhere. Might as well be named Casper because he is a ghost, and I appreciate it. Kim Mulkey. Anybody really believe Kim Mulkey's going to sue the Washington Post before we get out of here tonight? Anybody really believe she's going to do that? I don't think so. I really don't. All right, you guys can do one thing for me tonight. I am about to hit the end stream. That's going to end the broadcast. Everybody who's with us tonight, share this on Twitter or Facebook or social media. Every single one. If you watched it a little bit or watched it a long time, if you're hearing my voice right now, share it for our sponsors, McAlpin Chiropractic, Boot City. Like these shirts, you can get these shirts. Much better than what I'm wearing. This collar's laying down over a little bit. Anyways, you like looking good? You want great boots? Boot City, Lubbock, Texas. Generationally owned. Cody will take care of you. And of course, United Supermarkets. You can't talk to me unless they pay the freight to allow you to talk to me. And you might be feeling like, I don't know, that was worth it. Well, then go there and get some great prices on groceries. All right. Well, let's do it. All right. We'll get out of here. James, one more comment. Moki has an uphill battle if she does. Yeah. Uh, public figures, slander, libel, two different things, very different things. I think she is trying to scare. No, I don't comment on it. She's going to lose big time, and LSU won't fire her. Both things will happen. She'll look bad. It'll be awful. It'll be whatever they want to do. And LSU will not fire her because they don't have the stones to fire her because they hired her coming out of Baylor and her Brittany Griner and everything else they've done. They picked up the snake. You pick up the snake with both ends. And they did. You're not going to fire her. Yeah. I think the comment of the night may be CJ. Dog parks are a silly place, anyways. Sounds like something out of Monty Python. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tuesday's best. Coming up, theraiderland.com. And we'll have great commentary for you, no doubt about it. Now, share this, invite people in. Let's grow, go, and grow. Yeah, hit the end stream and ask, not yet, yes. It is so hard to break up with you guys. It really is.